All right, what's up, people? I did this other one that was like upside down and shit, and it was weird. All right, so since we're on the topic of book recommendations, I wanted to give you. Okay, because see, here's the thing. I don't know if you've been paying attention. I hate it. I get a little bug on the, not a bug, but like a little dirt molecule or whatever the fuck on my computer screen, and then it's like, it's got to blow it off. So if you've been following my community tab, you've been noticing that I've been giving you what I'm calling the best of Lovecraft. And the thing about this is the series is meant to be like if you read these in order, or it's audiobooks. So if you listen to these in that particular order, it's going to give you like a totally different understanding. And trust me, we're getting somewhere in this whole thing. And if you think At the Mountains of Madness is going to be on, no, it's not. No, not even close. Everybody thinks that's his best work. I'm like, no, it sucks. I'm giving you little gems. Like if I give you Azathoth, you're like, oh shit, that's actually a poem. Damn straight it is. So I'm giving you, like read them in that order. Nameless City, Dreams in the Witch House, read Azathoth, Call of Cthulhu. Read them in that order. Them Witch Horror, Nyarlathotep. Read them in that order, and then wait for number 7. That's going to come soon. But when it comes to my favorite works of fiction, there are exactly 2. And when I show you what they are, you're going to be like, oh, I understand why you have to put the 2 in there. It's almost like my movies. It's like I got Friday, and then I got Dazed and Confused. Even though Friday's up here, and Dazed and Confused is a little bit lower, they're still like, in neck and neck. Just depends on my mood. So these are the 2 books in question. These are the 2 books in question. If you do not own these books, then you fucking suck dicks. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Okay? So I'm going to start off with Tad Williams. Now, Tad Williams is a very prolific, he tends to go more toward fantasy. This book is so precious to me. You can see it's been read and read and reread and everything else in between. You can see that. You can see that. Okay, so this is Freddy Tailchaser. He's our hero. Now, this character over here is not really, you could say it was a character, but it doesn't make sense for that to be the character. I think they just put the artist put that in there. But no, this is Freddy Tailchaser, of course. Because see, they got the mark on his forehead correctly and everything else. But this is a story about cats. It's a fantasy novel about cats. So like if I go, let me see. Oh no, Bitcoin. We got Bitcoins. So if you, Lord Jesus Christ. I know the pages are yellowed. That's what happens when you own old books. So this is a map of what's going on. And then like, it's a poem. And then here you have the mythology. They start telling you mythology. And then what's really cool is at the end, you have a fucking, basically a lexicon. Where these are because they're cats, so they speak cat language. Like Nrifao, that means hello, right? Heart jump, dance. No, yeah, that's the one I said, Nrifao. See, I still remember the shit. I read that book, I don't know how many times. Now, we get to the heavyweight. The heavyweight champion of the world. Oh, by the way, my vote is 100% Mike Tyson. Dude, Mike would smoke him in probably about. When you take into consideration the difference between generations, 3 rounds max. 3 rounds max. Mike's he's gonna dominate that fight. You ever seen Mike Tyson fight in his prime? You probably didn't, because the fight was already over, motherfucker. That's how you rolled. He wasn't no dance like a butterfly, sting like a... No, none of that. He was just knock you out. Mama said knock you out. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. Heavyweight champion of the world. In my opinion, the best book of fiction ever written. That's just my opinion. I mean, unless you want to start counting Bibles and shit, but the Bible sucks compared to this. This book is, well, first of all, let me just put it this way. If your IQ is 125 or less, you might not want to fuck with that book. I'm not even going to try to explain what it's. Okay, let's just say it's a conspiracy theory to end all conspiracy theories is what the ultimate, I would say the goal of the book is. Yeah, I'm rewatching this. It's a gem, dude. People like shitting on this movie. I'm like, fuck no. Fuck no. That was one of the first digital copies I got of anything. I think it came along with the whatever the fuck. I got rid of most of my physicals. Oh, you know what the fucked up thing is? Let me show you this shit before I jump off. Now see, my favorite show of all time is that show right there in the middle, Millennium. These are DVDs. They're not Blu-rays. They're not 4Ks, anything. They're old school DVDs. I do have an old school DVD player down there, but I think I'm going to have to buy a new one. No, it's over there. It's hiding behind the headphones. Because every time I try to put it in to watch an episode, it starts jamming up on me a little bit. And the thing is, nobody's picked it up in fucking like streaming, which surprises me because it's fucking the greatest. I mean, okay, see, here's the way I roll with that. Number one TV show of all time is Seinfeld. Just period, point blank, Seinfeld. The show about nothing. But that's number two in my book. Totally different type of show, but hey. So no, but seriously, this book here, it's hard for me to explain it, but just take it off my recommendation. So here we go right here. A quest novel that is deeper and richer than the name of the Rose was his previous book in this vein. They made a movie out of that. I think it starred Sean Connery, if I'm not mistaken. But it's kind of like some murder mystery at a monastery or some shit like that. This is a world-spanning, time-spanning conspiracy theory laden, you have to really know your shit to read it type of fucking book. Now this guy's Italian, and this is originally written in Italian, but the translation is flawless. I mean, what the fuck do I know? I don't speak Italian, so it's like not like I could say if it's flawless or not. I'm saying the English that we get is flawless. But anywho, have fun with that. Book recommendations.